I watched every League of Legends lore cinematic and ranked them as I went. Going in, I knew basically nothing. I'd never seen any of the cinematics, I've never played League, and I haven't even seen Arcane. The one thing I had going for me is I've played Valorant.
Oh, no way.
And I've seen a fair few of those cinematics. So I know exactly how good a Riot cinematic can be. So the expectations were rather high. But the real question, can League stack up to what I remember about Valorant? The plan was simple. Watch every lore cinematic and rank them from SS to D. Now unfortunately, plans don't always work out. We saw some things that shouldn't have been in there. We saw some things that should have been in there and didn't make it. The big one, the Tales of Runeterra cinematics. Now, these aren't exactly League, but they are the same world, the same universe, and I think therefore it makes a lot of sense for them to be in there. So those are there at the end, so stick around for those. The final thing before we begin, these aren't serious rankings. We're just having a bit of fun, reacting to them and adding an extra little spin on what would be quite a plain reaction otherwise. But feel free to let me know in the comments just how bad a job I've done at these rankings. I know I've definitely made some mistakes, but you know what? I had a lot of fun doing it. So without further ado, let's get into it. We'll be starting off with League of Legends official teaser trailer, 2009. Now this is 53 seconds, no idea what to expect, but I think we're ready to go. So, trailer, or rather cinematic number 1.
Product not yet rated.
Okay. The minds behind Dota All-Stars. So this will probably be like a pitch to the game itself. And it'll be interesting to see how, I guess, the style of these evolve. Are we in top resolution? No, we're not. Oh, that is top resolution.
Some have grace. And some
this feels...
have strength.
I think for 2009, this animation isn't bad, but...
shall become legends.
Very much. Oh, I don't have audio. Sorry, my bad.
League of Legends, Clash of Fates.
And there we go. That is number 1. So I'll pause this here so we don't continue. But I think in the general scale of things, this is going to be. I think I'm going to put this in D. It shows the game, which is cool. It shows shows some of the characters in quite a cool way, but it felt very 2009, and it felt very. This is the game, here's some characters. Look at our cool 3D animation for 2009, but yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Cool. Next up, we have Welcome to League of Legends official cinematic. So I think this is where our journey really, really begins. So this was in 2010, 13th of July. So here we go for number 2. 3 minutes 12, a little bit longer. Here we go. And just to check, we are in 1080p. Riot Games, that's a very different looking logo to how it is now. Okay, a little bit of shifting between 2D and 3D animation. It feels, definitely feels 2010 again, but it does feel a noticeable step up from the last one. So we have some kind of angel character against some kind of demon character. They're getting them backstabbed. Are these like wizard-like people, I guess, acting as controlling characters? Like they're playing the game? That could be quite cool. So it feels like we're seeing some of the MOBA mechanics. This is a tower that we need to destroy. And we had some of the minions. At least that's how I think MOBAs work. I'm guessing then this is an example of some kind of ability. Then is this a pair of characters fighting? I love how this does feel really, really 2010. but it looks, I mean, pretty good for that time, right? Man, we've got so many different characters that we're seeing. I know that there are a ton of characters in League, but I have no idea how many would have been there at this point. I guess it would take knowing the kind of new character cadence. Okay, we're back to this fight. And this guy has made it over. Okay, so these are... This is like another side of then, I guess, the same map. We're ready to get back into it. 5 characters on each team, it seems like. I do think what's really cool is how varied these characters feel. A lot of the games I've played, your characters will be a very similar size, whereas I guess League isn't restricted by that. And boom. So, the first official cinematic. League of Legends. That was really cool. I very much enjoyed that. So I'll let the next one tick over just in case it needs to load, which probably doesn't. But yeah, that felt like a real step up from the last one. And I don't know how the following ones will feel off the back of that, but yeah, that was really cool. We saw a whole bunch of characters. We saw the kind of game going on in animated form, and or maybe I'll do something more like this. But yeah, I feel like that was a really cool introduction. A lot of different characters that we saw. Not that they've really stuck in memory, but we had like an angel, we had then a dark angel, fallen angel, demon type thing. We had I really liked the kind of like wizard-like guys in a circle, and I think they were implying that those are the players, but I guess there's not much to support whether that is true or not. But yeah, that's that. Next we have Enter the Fjord. It's Fjord, right? And this is from 13 years ago, 2013, so 3 years later. And we'll see what this has got in store for us. 1 minute 36. Here we go.
The Freljord. A
The Freljord.
Desolate place.
And are we back in 720p?
War
We
is
are.
coming to the Freljord. The Avarosan, the largest and strongest of the tribes.
Avarosan
Led by
tribe.
Ash, they seek peaceful unification. The
Okay.
Winter's Claw, the most warlike and brutal of the tribes. Led by Sejuani, they think peace is another word for weakness.
Okay.
Sejuani has sworn
So
to purge
big
this
battling
weakness.
tribes.
Through war, the Freljord will be purified.
Okay.
Far in the north, the peaceful Frostguard protect Freljord's ancient secrets.
So the
Or
Frost
so
Guard
the world
and a couple of
believes.
tribes that are war
In
driven.
truth, the Frostguard protect me,
Oh.
Sandra. While others bicker, we prepare. When the time is right, we will strike. They
So
cannot withstand
the
us.
peaceful
They are only human.
protective group in the
And
north
when
are
the
actually
war is over, the world, our world,
the
will
most
be
war driven
reborn
of that group.
in ice.
Okay. And they have ambitions outside of the Freljords. Okay. Very cool. And then that's a Riot Games logo. Feels so different to the one now, doesn't it? But yeah. Okay. Now we'll leave that there. Hopefully it doesn't autoplay. I think that felt noticeably worse than the official cinematic we saw previously, because I think there was less, I guess, substance to it. But it was interesting seeing, I guess, our first group there in the Freljords, the icy land. If are we gonna get a feeling of a world? I've no idea. But there's an icy area with these tribes, and then the Frost Guard, which are a more a quite quiet group, but have some very hidden ambitions. So next we have A Twist of Fate, also from 2013, so similar time, and this is 4 minutes 34, so a little bit longer, nicely in 1080p. Let's give it a watch. Here we go. Okay, we've got a bit of a warning here. The Riot Games logo again. Ooh. This animation feels a big step up. Wow, that place looks great. Look at the lighting. Okay. Now we're here. So character all about cards. And a scarecrow with a scythe, ravens at his command. So yeah, Western Gambler versus the Claw Raven Scarecrow character. Okay, and back to this character that we saw in the first one. And he's once again carrying that book. Is that just part of his kit? I guess so. Man, look at these explosion effects. The dark smoke in the back. The lightning flashing through. Ooh. A kind of like undead. Kind of like a wraith, right? But this guy controls lightning and is using his book for spells. He almost feels like a mix between a martial artist and a magician. Okay, now another pet. We have a rogue against like a paladin style character. Man, this looks so good. I was expecting animation that feels a bit like this, but I'm surprised we're getting it this early. And, ooh, almost. Oh, and is this an ability? Again, an example. Summoning a sword from the sky. Now we're seeing that aftermath. And who's going to come and help? Man, that looks so good, doesn't it? That shot of his face. So this feels like a more berserker, barbarian kind of character. Oh. Is that a hint at undead or some like crazy regeneration kind of ability? Seems like an incarnation of like fire. And now we've got a child with a teddy bear that shoots fireballs. Man, there's such a big mix between... Oh my god. That's a bear. That's terrifying. It'd be interesting to, I guess, know how these kind of characters play out. Characters feel so different from one another, right? And now we've got a huge snake. Oh, that's not a snake. What the hell is that? What? There's some like crazy multi-headed leech kind of horrific monster. Okay, sure. That was such a mix. So many different characters there. And I'm a little bit blown away about how good that animation was. This is for 2013. That was just 2013. Next will be 2014, but I think I need to do something like this because that just felt a huge cut above what we were seeing so far. And if this is where the standard stays, I'm very excited. So happy with Eta at the moment. Could be tempted by S, but if the standard goes up, oh god, okay. So next is A New Dawn. Yeah, as I said, 2014. Let's see what it's got in store for us. The old Riot Games logo again, 6 minutes 26. Wow, okay. So we have a cat girl, fox girl, alongside a more paladin-y type girl. The rogue girl is back. And we're chasing them down. This jungle environment also looks incredible. And the lighting, I'm so impressed. Okay, a more berserker barbarian styled, or less barbarian, more. Ooh, and who is this? A tribal chief? That's what it feels like to me. And the paladin taking the blow. Oh god. That is blood. I was not expecting to be seeing that. Jesus. Is that... Are we really dealing with the deaths of characters? Or the heavy injuries of... Uh-oh. Did she, I guess stun them for a second? And back through we go. I think we're going to need someone else to support us. And this is not helping. Ooh. She feels like a poison plant snake woman. That's a mix. And now we've got a smoke grenade. There's so much variance between characters and between, wow. We have a whatever this creature is. I have no idea. He's like a mix between a lion and a wolf maybe. We have a dude just with a gun, just blasting away. What were the other two? So we had the fox girl and this guy who has fire-like abilities, feels a little bit like witch doctor-y, but high-tech. And this animation looks so good, doesn't it? Ooh. So she put up a defense and her ability went through. Is that something that happens in the game or just in animation? But man, these sights are so dynamic. And not a word spoken, by the way. It's like an all-out battle. So we started out with the paladin girl who got defeated, but it does feel like we're missing one from the team. I have a feeling that might be the one we're missing. What is that? Because if we're going 5v5, right? An anchor. Is this like a... This feels like a guardian of some form of sunken treasure, like a sunken ship. Did you see the size of that thing? Are you sure that worked? Yeah, I didn't think so. And here it comes. Was that an end of the line? A shell for his shotgun. Another explosion. And the formation falls on him. Oof. I think that did the trick. It's not been going well for her now, has it? So where do you go now? This guy's back. She's alive and still here to help. It feels like we've really had one team painted out to be the bad guys in this scenario, haven't we? Like this nine-tailed fox? Okay, 100% fox then. But her team feels like the good guys and these others feel like the bad ones. And he's defeated. She seems okay. She's standing. And they found some kind of ruin. Sure. What a trip that was. Wow. I'm very, very impressed. Oh, and they have behind the scenes for each of these. That's really cool. Maybe that's something to arrive at some point, but wow. These two so impressed me. compared to the ones we saw so far. These two felt so high quality and had no words, but told their stories and told their teams while sticking in what I assume is more the format of the game, right? 5 characters against 5 characters. And yeah, really, really impressed. And so next we have Descent into the Tomb. 3 minutes 22. Let's give this one a watch too. Here we go.
The tragic fall of Shurima was nothing.
The old Riot logo again.
Tragedy of its rise.
I didn't check what year this was, but that's okay.
On the edge of the desert, a stranger appears. Cassiopeia, a noble woman of Noxus.
Noxus.
To hire a guide to take her to the fabled lost city.
So we're going towards a lost city in the desert.
She hires the owner of a legendary ancient blade, the mercenary, called Sivir.
Sivir and
Sivir gathers
Cassiopeia.
her band of sellswords, and they set out into the desert to find the buried bones of Shurima.
Okay.
5 days beneath the broiling sun, a scout spots towers jutting from the
This way of storytelling's really cool.
stairway leading underground. They
Like
climb
very,
down
very different to
into
the ones before.
darkness. Ancient treasures gleam in the torchlight. Even Sivir is astonished at the grandeur of the ruins.
Like told through the lens of like
Deeper in, only to stumble into traps
metal murals, right?
and be eviscerated. Sivir is stunned with horror, but Cassiopeia does not flinch.
So did she expect
Only the statue of a huge serpent.
expect there to be
guarding the
this
door
much
to the
danger?
tomb of the emperors, and smiles.
Oh.
The ancient weapon is a key. Cassiopeia betrays Sivir.
Ooh.
She picks up Sivir's blade, puts it into the lock. The Guardian's curse is triggered. The stone serpent comes alive. It pins Cassiopeia in its jaws.
What a like
Sears her flesh like
moment of a like story, right? This is so
door opens. Renekton emerges. The brother I loved and won away
Renekton.
twisted beyond insanity, followed by Zareth, the architect of his torment.
Oh my god, there's so many like characters being introduced here.
Is complete. Sivir drags herself away, lifeblood flooding from her wound, and then succumbs to darkness.
We had one that betrays this character,
Shurima's
turning to darkness, an evil creature being a torturer of a brother, the brother themselves, this Cassiopeia character. Wow, that was such a cool way of telling a story. Like, I really, really liked that, how 3D and how, I guess, in these like metal sculptures you felt like it felt like you were walking through like a hall that's super dark and just light shines on each one as you go. And it felt so, I guess, immersive. And so we learned there's a place called Noxus. This was in a desert searching for a ruin. A character succumbs to darkness. There was a lot there. Now, do I really know much? No. But I don't think I can put that with the ones with these two, but I really, really like that. That was really good. So yeah, that's going to be my placement. So next then we have what feels like something very similar, right? Rise of the Ascended. Is this going to be like a part 2? I actually quite hope so. Through it is 29. I didn't check the year on these. 2014 still. The old Riot Games logo once again. I wonder when the switch was. Okay, picking right back up.
Incredible curse. For those she does not know it, Sivir is the last in the bloodline of Azir, Shurima's lost emperor.
Oh, so from that tomb that they were going to.
Soaks into the ancient sands. A deep magic sparks to life. Resurrection.
Okay. Resurrection.
First Azir's mind, then his body, snatched back from oblivion to be
So
reborn.
this older ancient being taking over her body and being resurrected? No, separately.
He sees himself in this daughter of Shurima. In that moment,
And is he going to then
thought of empires or rituals.
bring her back as well?
She needs his help.
I wonder how many of these characters are playable.
The dawn, the mother of life.
So we're still within the desert going to an oasis here.
Smells the waters, smells of life. He praises in time. He does not dream that he, Shurima's greatest emperor, can at long last earn his ascension and bring back his broken city.
So he doesn't want that.
Dares not dream that if he can save her, Azir can save them all.
And then we're now in actual animation. So this is the Sivir character. So Azir is... We got a card leading towards Azir being a new champion, so we know at least that character's playable. Ooh. Oh my god. Look at that. So... Ooh. Like the, So that must be the Azir character, and he managed to resurrect the girl. And... transform into some other form of creature? Because he looked very much like a man before that point. Wow. What? Is this his ancient city? That through this power of resurrecting the girl, he's resurrected. That looked amazing. Oh, and we've got more. Okay. That was... That was really cool. This like pair, I think did, and new expansion. What? Okay. But that felt so. They felt so interesting. Like we're getting this like anecdote of this story of this group of characters that I assume all have some kind of. Maybe they're all playable. Like maybe this story is what created multiple characters. I have no idea. But I think that's a really, really cool way of like tying in world lore with then characters that are playable, with then like a whole city comes out of the desert. Is there some kind of like we've been through like very, very different environments. We've had this desert environment where there's the city that's come out of the ground. There was a place called Noxus mentioned. We were in like a jungle where we found this like ruined temple with a glowing blue crystal in the center. Is the world well constructed? In fact, don't answer that. We'll see as we go. Maybe we'll get even more of an idea of what's going on. But yeah, next we have the Harrowing, Tales of the Black Mist, 2 minutes 20, and we're now in 2014 again.
And the black mist that shrouds them, and while all good folk shun this cursed land, sometimes its darkness comes.
The lighting. Is this really locked to... Oh no, why am I 360p?
Black mist ebbs and flows like the tide.
Blue flame.
Yet now and then, on a night much like tonight, it reaches far across the sea.
So we're being told this story through... like a puppet show kind of thing. Yeah, puppets, there you go.
This time is known as
the Harrowing. Okay.
Harrowing. The spirits of the Shadow Isles go forth within the black.
Man, this is such a cool like art style of these puppets. So we've got this like centaur, like almost abyssal creature. Oh, the strings. This is really like, I don't know, doing something for me. I love the animation of those strings. Oh. Like, obviously this environment is not possible to make in a puppet show, but they're still maintaining that theme. A new champion teaser. Are these a champion?
To haunt the black mist forevermore.
And the scissors cut. The strings rather. And a ghost arises.
Well, what were you expecting? There ain't no happy endings when the harrowing comes for you.
Oh.
Right on cue.
Is he some kind of like herald of the Harrowing?
The harrowing is here.
I noticed when we checked when this was, it was very much a October release. But Ruination, I feel like I've seen this sword. Oh my god. Is that there's a skin in Valorant that looks like that. Maybe I'm going crazy, but the animation style of that, like I think the story did have. I'm gonna put that in S. I loved the fact that they were puppets the whole time. The fact that we were going between the like 2D puppet show style into then full 3D, but still with the puppets, still with the strings, and the way that they told the story with the scissors cutting, and then that leading into the harrowing being potentially quite a real thing. With no extra context on what the harrowing is, that was incredible. And so that brings us on to the climb, did that say? Oh, starting straight in it. Season 2018. So we're jumping another 4 years. The climb. Here we go. 2 minutes 20. Let's give this one a watch. So, starting out with someone playing the flute. Very... Or is that a recorder? Had an arrow land. And quite a samurai-looking character. Right in the battlefield. Are we in... No, this is in 1080p. Okay. So now we've got... I don't know how to describe this woman. She feels like she's got almost like bird features in a way. We're in the desert. Feels almost like Arabian Nights styled. And now we're in full like, what is this, steampunk? A full-on robot with like extendo arms. And time is frozen, but these guys are still fighting. And he falls. There's so much verticality to that area. And now we're in the sea with the... Is this the rogue girl? She feels more piratey here. Unless this is a different character. I saw red hair and similar clothing. No, that's a very different character. But she feels very much like a pirate. Ooh. And like the ghostly things, is that the harrowing we just learned about? And now we have a guy with 2 plasma guns fighting some like crazy ghoul zombie type things that seem to be endless. Up against a lich with like crazy like demon horns and climb. What an experience that was. I'm really hoping that these aren't just random, or we're going to come up with an area to show the scene. Like, I really hope that those are quite distinct areas that we'll see coming back as we go, and potentially in some of the other things that other bits of content. But we had so many unique areas, like this like grassy plain with the pinky hues, this desert area, which could be the same desert we saw previously, this then green steampunk area, and then this ocean, which I guess is similar to the one talked about in the harrowing part, and then this place that feels like hell, like the underworld that this guy with plasma guns fighting through. I really liked that. I think it lives with these guys. I think the harrowing one had a bit more personality to it, but I really liked the sheer amount of areas we got in that one. So yeah, happy with that. Next we have Annie Origins, 6 minutes 48. And this was in 2018. Once again. Here we go then. Let's give this one a watch too. This feels like painted. Oh my god, it is. Like oil painting? Oh my god. Is that the girl with the bear that became this massive flaming demon-like thing? It does look like it. Yeah, this is the same girl. So is this her backstory? However many years after we first saw this character?
Why, Annie?
Oh, this animation. Like doing this full oil painting style. The girl, the bear, and the mum having a present. Them all playing together. But how does the bear becoming... What? Buried. Blood everywhere. The bear becomes a flaming demon. Okay. I think this child is a little bit insane. I'll be honest.
No, he's mine.
Nope.
Hey, Tibbers is stupid. No, he's not. Give him back.
I Don't bully the poor girl. No, don't rip it. What? You tried to steal my bear, so I set the bear on fire.
What did you do?
She took Tibbers.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, that is a bit of an overreaction to stealing a bear.
Oh, did she now? Well, I'm sure she didn't mean to. You'll be playing together before you know it, okay? I promise, Firefly.
That's a good dad. Look, woman, be a little bit nicer to this girl. She does have a flaming demon bear, so that might be another reason to be nice, but... Ooh, is this like a fairy? Aw, they're getting on again. Be a bit careful. That looks rather dangerous. Oh, she's gonna fall. Oh, don't be the point where the bear rips. Please don't do it. I felt like it was gonna happen earlier. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, and the mum's going to want to obliterate you.
You can't blame Annie.
The mum wants to.
She's still our daughter.
No. Your daughter's a monster.
Oh, poor thing.
You know it's true.
No, don't leave. The dad's good. The mum is a bit of a loss. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Dad, come in now. Come in now. Give the girl a hug. Please. Okay. This is not what we needed to happen now, is it?
Annie, where are you?
I got you, Firefly. I got you.
No. God, this girl lost a sister and her father in the same day. And
Shut up!
and that demon of a mother.
You took everything.
It's a child. It feels like we were hinting at the poor thing was gonna rip so many times. And this is how you do it to the poor thing. And I think it's going to become a bit bigger now. The girl has become something terrifying. But I think it's through no fault but that mother. How can you alienate a child? I assume it's not her child. I assume it's the husband's child. Like from a separate relationship, marriage, whatever. But you created that. And this is just a poor girl that loves her bear, loved the sister and, or I assume half sister and father. What a tragedy. She does look a little bit creepy. She does look like exactly not what you want to see on the other end of your hallway at night, but that was really cool. I think they did a really good job there, and I think I'm gonna do this. That just did feel a cut above. Like the whole animation style, constantly in oil painting, the story we got told, I guess like it really did feel like an origin story, which obviously that's what it was trying to be. But I think they did a really, really good job of telling us about this character, learning about what made this character how she is. I assume she will have been in the game all the way back from when we saw her in one of the first trailers we saw, and maybe this is the first point that the League of Legends community got to see a character like this, or got to see this much about this character. So yeah, I think that was really, really good. I really liked that. So next we have Call of Power Ryze cinematic. We'll see what this has got in store for us.
There is a great power in this world.
Okay.
Ancient and forgotten.
And we're shifting over to like an autumn tree. Really big.
It transformed fields of bare stone into wonders of life and magic.
And this guy again. We've seen him a lot.
It carved mountains, drained oceans, and burned skies.
Oh, and there's a staircase going downwards there. At least it looked like it.
It never faded. It only grew stronger.
It feels like we've seen a step up in animation again. Like, the lighting there
Hidden away.
leaves like nothing more to be desired from it, really. Okay, so now we're underneath this.
The stronger it grows, the louder it calls.
Tree roots. Feels very very much like the in the depths in Tears the Kingdom, which obviously that came much later, but that's the kind of feeling I got from that.
Seek to claim this power.
You seek to seal it?
Balance. Control.
Wow. Like the reflection in his eyes. What? Oh my god, look at this environment.
Naive.
Jesus. Does that all stem from that little thing he was holding?
So I vowed. Never again.
Okay, we're now on a pirate ship. This guy and a pirate woman with a pair of guns. Okay, we're now in the desert, fighting against some massive monster with Anubis. We've just been stabbed by a Street Fighter guy. And now we've got Hatsune Miku that's freezing enemies. And now we've got some ice giant ogre troll
Few can resist the
orc
call
type
of
creatures. And all to take this power here, I guess. Or is this where he first found the power? What is that? What? Is that the thing defending it? I guess so. Oh, God. That thing is horrifying. Boom. Well dealt with. I think you can grab that thing and I guess take it to those tree roots that we were at, but it seems perfectly safe here behind that thing. Well, I guess you did deal with it.
I hold too much power.
So was that how he initially got it, and was that scene we saw before him using the power?
Others say I can't trust it.
And there are more like that here.
Maybe they're right.
Like you can see these little things in between in all of these corners.
Power I truly have
is his own?
Strength.
Oh.
To let it go.
This guy feels like a big leader. Oh, and we see them all lighting up too. And we're just missing the one in that corner. So is that the direction the story's gonna go? Finding that last one? Or at least this line of the story? Man, that feels like that we've got so many different places, characters, stuff going on. Feels insane. I think that was so good. As I said earlier, we're not ordering the order of things in the tiers don't matter. That felt so S tier for me. Like we learn about a power from these sigils or these idols that he was holding. This one was power of fire, and we learned about some of the destruction that can cause. We saw his journey for either obtaining it in the first place or bringing it to this place, and wow. So many different environments, whole bunch of different characters, and the animation looked unbelievable. So yeah, happy with that in that placement. Next we have season 2019 cinematic. So January 2019, Awaken. 3 minutes 28. I just went to do a prediction ranking. What am I doing? Here we go. So we're in like an music? Ooh. Yeah, we're in like an opera hall or like a theater. Now we're in a coliseum. This guy seems to be the leader of this area. So we had the masked theater person. Is this? No. I was looking for the foxes, but this is a different woman. Very similar color style. Man, look how good this looks. What a like cool looking environment. Oh my god. And it seems we're under attack. Very different looking woman again. A team of guys doing it like breach and clear. She feels a bit like Jet with the floating knives. That's my Valorant call. This is really cool. And the king, or the guy in charge, is not happy about this. She's been knocked down. This battle between her tribe and then this more militaristic group. Like, what the hell is that guy? Oh, and they were going into the theater hall. That's where they were clearing. She feels like an android kind of character. But now we have this guy going into the fight as well. What's been cool about this is it feels like we're seeing a series of 1v1s between different characters. Never mind. I take what I said back. But in like a series of wildly different places. She seemed like a puppet woman. Could she be related to the puppets? I'll leave that thought. Oh, this looks so good. It's the samurai guy we saw previously. Lightning power. A tiny creature. What, like, the music's hitting. This looks so good. League of Legends. Wow. That was really cool. I said not so much the music-y things, but we've got all the season cinematics in here, so I guess those are going to make their way into this too. But yeah, let's I really liked that. That was really cool. Like, I think we saw so many then, I think similar to these ones, like The Climb and A New Dawn, for example, where we had so many different characters being involved in either one fight or multiple fights. I really liked the amount we saw, and like the quality of the animation, the way that the music worked together with it felt so good and so well put together, in my opinion. So I think I'm going to chuck that in S tier. We'll see how whether we'll see an evolution as we go with the tier list, whether things will need to be moved again. But for now, happy with that. So next we have a new journey. So season 29 again, and this seems to be a very different style of animation. 1 minute. A girl playing League herself. Okay, this feels so different. This is like the samurai guy, defeat. Okay. The League of Legends team giving her like a flyer to come play. Alienware product placement. And we're seeing a lot of those characters that we have been seeing so far. Like, that's the girl with the dark stuff around her eyes. I've no idea who that woman is. Samurai guy. This is really fun. Wow. That was very different. I feel like it doesn't quite fulfill the the title of lore cinematics that I've given this, but you know what? I didn't make the playlist. I was given it. We'll work with what we've got. I really like that. I don't think I can put it above some of the other ones because I don't think it had as much substance, as much as the music was really fun. We had I love that style of animation, the more anime style. I don't think it can jump above some of these, but I'll go chuck it in A. That's what my heart's telling me. So next we have Warriors, and is this season 2020 cinematic? So yeah, nicely in 2020, featuring. So it feels like another song. Let's see what this has got in store for us. 3 minutes 22. Oh, it's taking a bit to load. My internet's finally having its time playing up. Here we go. Or 3 minutes 21 rather. So we've seen this guy right in the first one, the Paladin type character. Oh no, that's not ideal. Oh. I feel like I recognize this music. This is League. This feels like a movie trailer. Like the way that this is represented. And again, so many different groups, right? This feels like we're in steampunk land again. She's got a sniper. Of course she does. That's Arcane related, right? I recognize that fist from the Valorant skin collab. Oh, the timing of that. And very different character. What the hell? She's got nanotech. Oh, but he made it. Is that Bane? I think it's so cool, like the fact that like each of these scenes do not feel like they're from the same world, but I assume they are, unless we've got some like multiversal type thing going on. But all of these scenes are so unique and telling their own like mini stories. Like this could be a scene in like Skyrim. Now this feels like we're in complete steampunk land. I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but and then we're back here, and she's now picking up that. Well, someone was having a sword a lot like his. Ooh. I just got chills. This feels like one of those, yep, we're gonna have... This is all about the moment where a character decides to step up. They don't have to, but they choose to. What? That's, why did you have your hood up and sat there doing nothing? You could have summoned like an angelic, like a stone golem. You know what? Sure. Oh, yeah, because it was originally... Oh, was that a 2014 Worlds theme? I thought that felt so much more Imagine Dragons than... Okay, I see. So, did they bring back that music for this? Interesting. Anyway, that's for whenever we get to the World's Anthems. But this, I think... I really liked it. I think it's going to go live up here with the others. Like, I loved the flashing between the different areas, seeing these different moments where a character chooses to step up, and where a character decides, okay, I'm gonna be the one to step forward and fix this situation, even though I don't necessarily have to. I think they did a really, really good job just with the animation. It looked so good. The way that they, I think, paced the music also really lent itself to it. So yeah, really nice. Happily in S tier. Next, we have The Path, an Ionian Myth. Spirit Blossom animated trailer. Well, let's see what this has got in store for us. Here we go. Ooh, are we full 2D animation? This feels very Avatar is the vibe I'm getting. Ooh. Nine-tailed fox. Kitsune. Okay. Cherry blossoms, a tree. And we're gonna follow the fox in that direction. Ooh, the eyes lit up. And there's a face in the tree there. A giant fox shadow. The raccoon-like statues. Taka something. We have a gate with, I think, something sealed behind it. I don't think it's a good idea to go in. And darkness. You're in a paradise. Why step in that direction? A duel? Is that himself? Losing a fight? Ooh. Whatever happened here did not go well. And your way back is gone.
You could have saved them.
What? Huh? He's awakening some kind of demon. Whether that be inside himself or otherwise. What a shot with the smoke clearing. He leaves like echoes behind from his blade. Oh, and he grew ears, horns. Oh, that looked so good. And the demon has made it. When we saw him having the outburst and like fighting that stone version of himself, he had those I want to go back a little bit, those red and blue like lines around himself. Is then this like his inner conflict against that kind of demon version of himself, and actually both of them are him. And even though it looked like he won the battle, that bite at the end from whatever it was, that was really cool. Very different to the things we were seeing. Animated trailer rather than cinematic, but I really liked it. I think it's going to go live in the A tier. I think a lot of the ones at the top have so much more depth and character, I think, than, well, this one did, but seeing more characters, or, well, I was about to say, or like having a super unique art style, but this one did too. I don't have a justification to say otherwise. Actually, no. Okay, I will put it here. I think it's the reason I was like, can I justify having the Annie one above the one we just saw? But actually, I think I can. I think that one felt so much like a character deep dive, and I've really, really enjoyed that aspect of it. So next we have Kin of the Stained Blade, 10 minutes 23. Also the Spirit Blossom 2020 cinematic. So is this going to be related to the one we just saw? That was also Spirit Blossom 2020. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go and take a bit of a dive. Do we have others of this length? We have 5 minutes there, 4 minutes, 5. No. Okay. Well, let's take a bit of a dive. If we're full like animated, I'm so here for it. Because this is 2D. Ooh. So we have the samurai guy we were seeing previously up against another samurai.
Answer for what you have done.
Feeling a little bit more Ronin.
Turn back. You have dishonored us. You swore to protect him.
You swore to protect Ionia. Look
Ionia.
around, brother. Your
Is this
honor
the
stains the
area?
ground.
Better than living without it.
I assume Ionia is a place and not a person. Man, look at this fight. Oh, it looks great. Cutting the blade. And... Oh, I'm loving as well how the backdrop is drawn. Like, the characters look very different, but it works really well.
Fail you again.
Brother. Are they brothers? They could be. And these shots! Oh, and now we're in 3D. That was a memory. So did this guy win against the... Oh. And we're back at this tree that we saw in well, the last set of them. A lot more people.
Apologies, Opa. I didn't mean to.
It's all right. Ah, the spirits wait for no one.
No, I'm not.
Looking to commune? Why else would the great Yasuo come?
So they know.
But are you ready?
Does that matter? I'll never make it up there in time.
True, the road is long. Perhaps my own temple can still provide a way. The choice is yours.
This is very different feeling to the things we've seen so far. So he is going to join this old man, I assume?
It's taken
At their
years
temple.
for the spirit blossoms to return. If the land is ready to heal, perhaps you are as well.
And this is the way?
And that was a 2D
Old man
drawing of
flowers
the
now.
flower.
Maybe hope is enough.
Maybe.
And it's so pretty, isn't it? The color.
Let the waters cleanse you. Let the currents take this burden you carry. Remember who you have lost.
Let me go, Yone! I was
Oh,
waiting.
is this them younger? So he was the older brother.
I saw you dishonor yourself.
And this is the area that became ruined.
When I have to, not when I want to.
You don't have anything to prove.
There is always another fight, Yasuo. Finding it proves nothing.
Okay. Man, it looks so much nicer than it did previously. Training?
Your place is here. With Elder Suma.
He trained me for this.
But he wants to leave, I
can
guess.
help end this war.
Your duty is to this school. To your master. To
Very
Ionia.
different views on
Then I should be out there protecting her.
what they should do with the
I
power.
won't fail you, Yone.
It seems I have already failed you.
The calmer, more responsible older brother against the younger, wants to step up, wants to prove himself. Yes, who can really say which is right, but
Drink this. It will help forge a bond between our realms.
A drink rarely gets me out of trouble.
Sometimes we must go look.
why do I feel like
demons?
this man is a little bit suspicious? He seems a little bit too eager for this guy to drink it. He looks really... Oh. Oh no. Poison? in the moment. Oh my god. The glowing of his eye. What? Oh? And that's the character we saw in the last one, right? The demon side.
Show yourself.
Mmm.
I'm not here for you.
With one, like, normal blade and one glowing red one.
Killing me does nothing, Hunter. If he lives, I will return.
This feels like a fight triangle, if that makes sense. Like each one of them has a very different target. Oh my god. Full demon mode.
Better than living without it.
Hmm. Man.
No murderer. Then why are you running?
Had to cut down his own brother and... Is this then the spirit of his brother that we were seeing?
I'm done running.
Okay. And they fight together. One red, one blue. Oh, this looks fantastic. Cut down. And gain the mask to put on his belt.
Have your revenge, brother.
You might deserve death, but not by my hand.
So that is his brother.
Then there is nothing left for me in Ionia.
Even the wind has a path, brother.
What a story.
Farewell, Yone.
May the spirit of Ionia guide you.
Wow. That was so, again, so different to some of the other things we've seen. We have a bit of a post logo,
it's
I guess.
Easier looking back, isn't it? The trick is seeing what lies ahead.
From what I hear,
Hooded woman.
most likely thieves, beasts, and drink.
It is a lawless place, where you can decide your own fate. Besides, we're both looking for something, aren't we?
And
So
you
who is
think
this
we'll find
character?
it in Bilgewater.
I think we'll find many things.
Oh. I feel like that for the many are like, oh my god, what? It's that character? I've no idea. She had like 3 scars on her face. That was really cool. That was really cool. So, yeah, again, hugely different to what we just watched again, and I think very easily up in the S tier. It's, as I said, not bothered about the ordering of these things, but happy with it up there. So next we have Ruination. Season 2021 cinematic. So yeah, 2021 in January. Let's give this one a watch too. 4 minutes 36.
The housing's loose
Okay.
again. What did you do to this thing?
So characters with guns. That should tell me which area we're in.
We can be there in
A
3
map?
days.
Oh my god. Have they upped their engine again? Look at how good the grass looks. A vision? A spirit taking over her?
The mist should be leagues from here.
Well, it saved us a trip.
The mist. Is this the Harrowing we saw in the earlier ones?
Hey, we don't run from darkness.
It could be.
We light the way.
Okay. She's got big old shield. Or is that a sword? And these ghouly things. Okay. We're starting to see some links between what causes what. And is that the like shaman lich type
You don't belong here.
character we saw previously? No.
Through death and
Undead. Ruination. Title said.
return, my queen.
You will destroy this world.
She is my world.
He seems a bit scarily powerful. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, we're in very different land. I feel like we've seen that guy before in one of the really early ones. No idea who this woman is. That is smaller than a child. But fast and has got a big hammer. So this feels like some kind of infection, like some kind of mind control. Okay, she's got glasses, dual-wielding crossbows. So this feels like a big bad that I guess the world is up against. And they're trying to find their queen. And it's just them doing this battle here is causing this power to come to the rest of the world. Wow, like the smoke effects, the lighting, all of this looks amazing. But I don't think we've successfully stopped this guy. Now that looks like a Valorant skin, the Sword of the Ruined King. So I'm guessing this guy's the Ruined King. Or Broken Sword of the Ruined King. Are we about to see how it breaks? So they gave up the battle to let him have this, which is, I guess, power for the sword? Power for him? Don't really know, but wow. Again, with these season cinematics. Ooh, we're not done.
We have to go back for her.
So that glowing orb was the her we were talking about.
Defeat him alone.
Interesting. So is this going to be like the trigger of a team up between many different groups? In terms of the lore, that is. That was really cool. What I was trying to say is, I think with these season cinematics, it's so cool. Like the amount of characters, the variety of like areas we get to see. I'm being drawn in. Like this world that's being like constructed in front of me feels so like so well crafted and in such a like engaging way. Like it's seeing these characters, like so many different kinds of characters, all somehow existing in the same world or like multiverse. I still don't know if there's like you could walk from, say, the desert to the steampunk land, for example, but wow, like there's so much going on. Again, we're getting a bit overcrowded at the top. Maybe it's time. I think it's time for a bit of a rejig, and I might do. Maybe this for now. We'll see where it goes as we go. But yeah, really good. I really enjoyed that. So next we have Save the Celebration. Is that the title? Yeah. Lunar Beast 2021 cinematic. So February of 21, and that was the season cinematic. Okay. Very different animation again. Feels like we're in China, but of course, this won't be in China. This will be in some... We're in like a really modern city. Maybe this is. Is this in-world? This animation feels very different, doesn't it? There's a lot more color and a lot, like a commitment to less realism. Like feeling a bit more cartoony. We're in like a cyberpunk city. That's where we are. I don't think you're supposed to touch that. What is that? That looks like a cross between a frog, a dog, and a dragon. Okay, more like just dog and dragon. Okay. Now it's more like a lion and a dragon. Or like tiger, I guess. Man, look at like the variety of weapon types. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Lunar New Year skin trailer, effectively. That's what it feels a little bit like. Oh, and is that going to be big? Yeah, so she's the equivalent of the little girl with the massive demon bear. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay, you know what though? Cool nonetheless. And there's the big bear that now looks very Chinese New Year based. But it retrieved the orb for us. Okay, that was fun. The little girl can put it in instead. Love that. Was she Annie? I think her name was Annie. And there we go. Okay, this was fun. Not quite a little cinematic. Blame it on the whoever made this playlist, but we'll continue nonetheless. That was cool though. I had a lot of fun. The weapons are all on display, and no, don't eat the sword. Yeah, very cool. And I guess they then had official events around it. Yeah, cool. So, I think because it felt very... I think I might chuck it here. Like, whilst I think the animation tops what we had here from these, I think like the sheer lore puts it similar tier for me. Maybe here. Maybe I'll do that for now. So, next, we have... Before Dawn, did that say? Sentinels of Light 2021. Now, that's a skin known in Valorant. Is that a hint at it being quite important? Or is it a type of skin? You know what? I have no idea. Let's give this one a watch too.
Death descends.
Oh.
The light is fading.
Is this a map on like a stone table?
Who will be our hope?
Okay. The Harrowing, or that same group that we were seeing earlier with the guy trying to find his queen. This girl again with the crossbows and glasses. Ooh. She's new. Good hit. Now we fight, I guess. Why was that one so much more powerful than the others? Or did she opt for...
No. Worse.
Worse? Oh. Okay, I see how that's worse.
Cannot stop the darkness he's unleashed.
Okay.
Until our queen is returned, all will be lost to ruin.
Till the queen is returned. So this feels like a similar time frame to the last season cinematic we saw. Oh my god. I don't think that guy's alive. What the hell is that? That is a little bit terrifying. Is that like a wyvern? Are those wings or are those just plumes? Light power. That girl again. Okay, this duo. Was this the guy we saw way at the start fighting his way up through these enemies to that gate at the top? Maybe it was. I'm not sure how you're going to deal with this wyvern. Like, it's a wyvern, right? 2 legs, 2 arms with wings. Big old blast.
Set her down and hit her with everything we got.
Which is light blast, crossbow shots, and some plasma blasts. Okay, this guy's Lucian. Got it. That's not gonna stick in my memory until... Oh my god. How? Well done, I guess. That girl became the wyvern? Oh.
No.
Nope. Wait, why not?
She's a monster. No, Viego's the real monster.
And there aren't enough arrows in the world.
You're saying this is like a darker version of a
to work together,
character they know?
or he will destroy everything.
Interesting. So I guess those guys were the Sentinels of Light?
What is this place? This is where you make a choice. Stand with us in the light.
Or this is the Sentinels of
Or
Light.
fall alone to the darkness.
Okay.
She's reckless, Edda.
And we'll need more just like her to stop what's coming.
So these two are becoming the leaders in the fight against,
Are you two just
well,
going to
darkness.
stand there? Or are we going to find something to kill?
Well, it seems she took up arms and joined them. Sentinels of the Light. Seems there's a bit of a safe zone down here from that, and maybe up here, but very cool trailer again. Maybe it was a bit of a skinner one, but we got a bit more of the story and the linking to the Ruination one. I think I'm going to chuck it in A. That's where I feel quite happy putting it. And so that brings us on to Absolution, Sentinels of Light again. Okay, so this one in August instead, and this is 5 minutes 12. Do we have a few? We have another Sentinels of Light? Okay, cool. So a little bit like how we had the part 1 and part 2 of the Desert group, we're now having for this Sentinels of Light group. Cool, I like that. Let's do this. 5 minutes 12.
All this in the name of love.
Pair dancing.
All the sacrifices.
Why do they give me like the puppet vibes? Maybe it's very different.
Lives forever tainted.
Similar battle, but a different circumstance for these two.
And madmen good. No atrocity is beyond your reach.
She belongs to me.
This time they're back up for this fight.
So predictable.
So didn't he get the orb in the first bit? But maybe they recovered it in the meantime. We have now this girl in her new kit. Yeah, so this feels like we have more people joining the cause. The Sentinels of Light getting in white clothing, white and gold.
No.
But not all is going well. Heterochromia, I saw. 2 different color eyes.
Long last.
Another win for this guy. Oh.
No!
She's called Senna. Got you.
Show them no pity.
Senna and Lucian. Oh my god.
Parasite.
I guess he has backup as well.
Don't nobody here own a shirt? Well, I didn't mean you.
Him and that girl. So is the orb that girl that he was dancing with? Is this him winning?
Viego, your black and broken heart has destroyed everything. You turned our season of love into an eternity of bitterness
Is this
and madness.
the girl he's after talking to him?
All this death, all this ruination.
Ruination.
And for what? This obsession?
Uh-oh.
I loved you until my final breath. Why wasn't that enough? Our tragedy should have died with me.
No. So he's...
Let me rest.
So in the purpose of restoring or reverting his own tragedy, he was trying to cause it to others too. Oh? It went from him winning to the Sentinels of Light doing it. And they've sealed him. They did it. There's some giant scissors. Sorry. Aww. Shall we play siblings or dating? Sorry, that's a rogue comment. It's almost like we've got 3 couples. Maybe we have. And they successfully sealed him for now, I guess is the comment I should make there. And now it's just the girl dancing. And what's left is the ruined king having fallen. So there's another one. That felt like it rounded itself out pretty clearly, but maybe we've got one more. Story montage. Okay. I think that's the next one, right? Story montage. Okay. Well, that was also really good. Like that, I think. Do I feel it's a tier above it? No. I think it lives. I think it lives in the A tier. I don't know. There's something about the ones in the S tier that felt a little bit better, at least to me. I think we got to see a lot wider mix of characters, or I was going to say more emotion, but actually this one did have that level of like, you really connect with the characters. You see why they're fighting, and you see why, like, what they've got to do to try and stop that. Anyway, yeah, I'll leave it there for now. Next, we have then the, I guess, final one of these. I'll find a way. Sentinels of Light. And I'm assuming this is, because it's got a feature, probably a bit more music-based, and maybe similar to the things we've seen. Be nice if there's some extra bonuses, some more stuff to it, but I guess we'll see. So 3 minutes 35, and it's taking a little bit to load. as it sometimes does. Here we go then. Okay, yeah, this seems like a bit of a montage of what we just saw. Okay. This feels like almost like a fan mashup. Ooh. Oh, I really like this. Man, so many of these characters have a lot of aura. Like, look at them. Well, mainly the Ruined King guy. Viego was his name, I think. But yeah, it feels like... So this chunk of story has been the battle of light versus dark. Oh. Man, I feel like at some point we need to do some music, but this is great. But yeah, this is basically a replaying of the two we just saw in kind of one, I guess, but without the story to it. Just how some of the good visuals. And so now we're, I guess, purely in the second one. And I like how they're building the losing element to it. Oh, this is different though. We didn't see this in the... And this is then from that really early one, so it was the same guy. And now we're in the first one. Man, this is cool. And there we go. Yeah, that was really cool. It was nothing new compared to then the ones we just saw, but I thought that was fantastic. But I think because it didn't give us much extra, I'm gonna go and put it in B. Like, music was incredible, but yeah, it was kind of I guess, it felt a bit like oh, you haven't seen these first ones? Well, I guess here's it all for you with some music. I don't know. Anyway, next we have The Call. Is that what that said? The Call, season 2022. Music again. So, yeah, I guess we'll see what it's got for us. 169 million. Jesus. Okay, here we go. 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Here we go. Or 4 minutes and 1, rather. Have we seen this character before? Man, it looks like the animation has taken a step up again. Like it's feeling even more realistic. This is also a character we've not seen. We've seen this one though. Or maybe no, we have seen that one. She was the one in the desert, like surfing, right? And I think we saw this guy? Man, look at all these different zones. Okay. And once again, we're in many different groups, which I really like with these season cinematics. Ooh, the shadow of that guy behind the lightning. Oh, is this the paladin girl from early? Maybe. She looks a bit different. Maybe it's someone else. A pit with... What the hell is that? So wolf guy, now back in the snowland. This is on some, like, mountain. And we're back to the blacksmith from the start of this. Oh my god. Look at that reflection of light in the water. Oh my god, look how good this looks. And he falls back down. Was he all the way up that mountain? But it feels like we're in a scene of loss across the board. And we're going to need another step up from everyone again. Oh my god. That's what they're going to be fighting? So we had a guy fighting a mountain. You're fighting an army of bears, of polar bears. You know what? Dropping a cliff on that thing feels like a good... Okay, he's just flown into the air. But look at how good this looks! Oh my god. I'm breaking through. Her color theme is really similar to that monster thing they were fighting in, well, the pit they dropped into. And then he forged his blade. Wow. That was really cool. There was so much going on again. I honestly love it. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. So that was fantastic. I think quite easily up in the S tier. It took us on like that. Here's all these characters. Here's the point where they need to step up to the call. They need to answer the call and fight this impossibility in front of them. One of them was fighting what felt like a mountain. One of them was fighting... Two of them were fighting this crazy purple demon thing. And one was fighting an army of polar bears. But yeah, fantastic. So next we have another one of the Lunar reveals. I think this will feel very different again, but that's okay. We're here for it. Did that pot just move? A snake. And we saw a snake-like thing in one of the really early ones. Okay. And we definitely saw this character in one of the earlier trailers as well. Well, they've done very good at, like, having, like, China pottery type style for her attire. I'm not sure you know how to use that, mate. And I feel like I should be like, oh my god, whoa, this character got a skin, but so I'm sure you're all aware I've got very little to go off of it. Has he got fox ears? Or cat ears and a cat tail? It does look like cat ears and a cat tail. So, who else is getting a skin here? But this one is animated then in their normal style, in comparison to the one we got the previous time that felt in a very different animation style. Yeah, okay. That's that done. I do think the one before had a bit more character, so I'm going to put this one down in C tier. So next we have Shadow of a Doubt, Star Guardian 2022, and we just did, yes, we did the early one, the season thing for 2022. Okay, well, we'll see what this has got in store for us. 2 minutes 34.
You just drag them down. You'll always be alone. You're a disappointment.
You're a disappointment.
Why do you even try? Why would anyone want to be friends with you?
Man.
You can't take the pressure.
Who is this girl and what is this voice in her head? Or like people saying this to her? That is brutal. Is this now on a chessboard? I see black and white with a potential chess piece in the background. And a reflection of herself on the other side. Now it's her against, well, herself. I guess that leans into the, is this a voice in her own head? So we're fighting. The music feels very... interesting, I think. 2D animation here for the stars and the smoke. And defeated that dark version of herself. Oh, but we're not done. Being dragged into the chessboard and potentially to that other side. But now another character is here to save her? Is that herself in like a pink version? The other version of her is leading into the darkness. And then she wakes up. Interesting. Star Guardian, League of Legends. Now, is this a link to some kind of collaboration. I don't know. But yeah, really cool. Again, very different though. So I think it will go sit in here of my little bit. Feels like the beta is my little bit confused here at the moment. But yeah, happy with that placement. Let's go and take a look at what's next. The Brink of Infinity, Season 2023 cinematic. So we've got music again, 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So a little bit shorter this time, but we'll see how this goes. Riot Games. And the new logo. Is that the first time we've seen it? Surely not.
Once again, I stand at the brink of infinity.
Okay.
What lies beyond the shrouded path? Death? No. Nothing that simple. The best part of me will live on in the scars I leave behind.
Right. So we've got fighting going on around us. Following a butterfly. Never mind. The butterfly's gone. This feels very similar to some of the early environments that we saw. Very wooded.
I have found my limit 1,000 times, and still I press further.
Okay.
Every mistake, a lesson.
I'm assuming these are weapons of like quite known characters. Left there to wait.
Them to fear me.
Okay. And now this is it called a Nexus in the game? I have no idea. But this looks like a home base or something. Is that all? Yeah, I think probably one of the worst that we've had. There wasn't much to it, was there? It was very... I think it's going to go live in D. It was basically just a audio experience, and we're going to fly through what's probably a map or like a new map. So yeah, I think that's where I'll just leave that. So next we have another Lunar one, I assume. Yeah, hop on Lunar 2023 reveal. Riot Games. Scissors again. Yeah, whilst maybe the Lunar reveals don't belong in this, we'll keep them nonetheless. Wildly different animation. Is that this Annie girl again with a different big bear skin? Now we're into a very different environment. Very, very Lunar New Year feeling, which I guess is the point. Oh. This has been such a different style of animation, and I'm kind of here for it. Aww. They repaired it. I can still... Never mind. Oh. And off it goes into the lanterns. This was fun. I think rather different to what we've had before, but I think I'm just here for it. And the event cinematic seems to have been a bit more of an animation for it. Well, anyway, that's outside of the scope because for whatever reason it's not here. I think that can also live in here. I really, really liked the animation. It felt so unique and so special, but yeah, I think it lives in my B tier of slight confusion. So next we have the 2024 cinematic. Whole bunch of features again. Few similar names as to what we've had previously, but yeah, we're getting towards the back end now, and it's titled still here, 4 minutes and 19 seconds. I'm really hoping it's got a bit more substance than the one we had last time, the 2023 cinematic, but I guess we'll see. Here we go. Riot Games.
Tomorrow is a hope.
Okay.
Never a promise.
Oh. And I keep forgetting how good the animation can be. Like, look at this. The like reflection on that like metal looked so good. So we've got like a white-winged character and a more purpley winged. I love how they're using the music to do more of the storytelling than the actual sound from the animation, if that makes sense. Like, if they can tell the story with the music beats, they're choosing that over over like someone stomping. They're using the music to do that rather than a stomp sound effect. So now we're in some sort of town being raided. Don't cross this line. An older, more Ronin kind of character. Look at how realistic that skin looks. Like, the textures on these. Like, we're beyond just the lighting being cool. Cutting the arrow in two. That's cool. As unrealistic as it is, that's so cool. Cut. Oh, the wind on the blade looks so good, doesn't it? What, did I just see a pair of eyes? And now we're in the cold. Back to this scene. Ooh, that was a wolf? Or there was a wolf working together with this archer character. That is just walking slowly with some level of aura. Man, look at how good this looks. Like, it's the textures and the reflection of light. What am I? What did I just say? Now they're gonna work together. His eyes clear up. Does he have like a berserk mode that he I guess, struggles to recognize ally from enemy. That was amazing. Like, that felt like a clear step up again in like lighting, like character skins, or like like unpolished metal with scratches, and the way that the light bounces off of that felt perfect. Like I think as we've been going, like it's kept feeling like, okay, this is the pinnacle, and then it's like something extra. Like previously, lighting was so good, and we could see it like in everything that we were watching, but this one then felt like they went, okay, well, we're taking that lighting that was amazing, that we've done such a good job with, and here's like dialing up the textures, like to be gritty, to be like rough skin, like like having pores there that the light bounces. Yeah, anyway, I'll stop on that. Next we have Prince's Wish, another of the Lunar reveals. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a few of those, but you know what? Sure. Here we go. 1 minute 22. This looks amazing.
To make each year better than the last. But even a prince sometimes forgets that reality is often simpler and more beautiful.
Oh, fireworks.
Does not flow from the heavens.
Have we seen this character before? Is he like the Yona? Maybe not. Maybe I'm making things up, but the brother of the guy from Iona?
When dragons and mortals alike come together.
That was, I think, a masterclass in animation, but I don't think it has much of the... It's really lacking substance. And I think the substance puts it down here. Even though the animation looked amazing and I loved like the environment, it's, I guess, from the other ones we've seen with these Lunar reveal environments, it's not real in game sense. So yeah, just gonna do that, and I think I'm happy. So next we have a Fight for Final City, Anima Squad 2024 cinematic. Okay, well, we'll give this a watch. I've no idea what to expect from this. We're at a beach. Whoa.
Pick up. Come on.
Okay, we saw this character for sure in one of the earlier ones. Is this a skin line again? Ah. Okay, sure. Because that's the samurai guy that we've been seeing. Don't get me wrong, this animation's really cool. Who it? I'm confused. I think the problem for these for me is I've no idea who the base characters are and don't have them much of like, wow, this is such a cool skin. But yep, we're here to watch it nonetheless.
Not bad, little leader.
They're having a lot of fun. Like, I'm really enjoying like the shifts between like the kind of 2D animation overlays to what feels a lot like their normal style, but and that's a big... He looks like Prince Sidon if he was very different colored. Yeah, we have Okay, I take back what I was about to say. I was about to say Powerpuff Girl version of Sidon, and he's just turned into this almost creepy, horrifying. And this girl feels like Mercy. Like, I'm confused. But there we go. Anima Squad. So I'm guessing this is another collaboration, which I guess would make the most sense. So I think that will live here, I think. And yeah, happy with that. So next we have the 2025 Season 1 cinematic, Welcome to Noxus. Let's give this one a watch. We had Noxus mentioned earlier, didn't we? And this one's 5 minutes and 3 seconds. So is Noxus an area? I guess so. Because this Cassiopeia girl, I think, was from Noxus. But yeah, let's see. Here we go. Riot Games.
Noxus is where the strong gather.
Where the strong gather.
It seeks the fearless and defiant, calling them here to answer one simple question. Are you strong enough?
Okay.
Take off the armor around your chest. What's left inside?
We're seeing a lot of different, like, styled areas again. Have we seen this, like, orc lion guy before? Maybe. A gateway.
I like it when the bite marks cut through the skin.
Oh. Bit of a dance going on, and there's just a guy drinking sat at the side. Is he like the king of this area? And there's an assassination going on. And there's a spider defender. That's not creepy at all. Oh my god. This is brutal. Like, we've just gone to no music and we're watching this guy get beat up. Oh my god. Oh my god. And they're just happy to do this? Boom. Look at the ice on the ground there. That looked amazing. We're building again. Spiders. Not that bad with spiders, but it's creepy. And who are we up against here? Man, this area looks brutal. And she succeeded. Oh my god. And are they submitting because he won? Oh my god. And she was like having visions of that place in the future. In the distance. I've got chills. That was great. Oh.
Every new path seems to lead us closer to.
Is that a vampire?
Perhaps we should focus on the opportunity that's washed up on our shores.
Unforeseen turns are simply part of any path.
Yes, but that, darling, is a step too far.
Oh.
Even for us.
Piltover was a lesson, Vladimir.
Oh, he's called
Calamity
Vladimir.
is always approaching. In some moments, its arrival is more imminent than others. Our next move must be bolder, not safer.
A dark gambit. Okay, wait. Whoa. Oh, we're back into Lunar reveal land. Of course we are. That was great. That easily lives in the top tier. It feels like the season cinematics kind of need their own group, but you know what? That's fine. Maybe do I just make a season cinematics here? Because otherwise, is there much here that isn't season cinematic? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe not. But that was fantastic, and yeah, I think we're on to the next Lunar reveal. Does feel like these are a bit of a cutaway. Don't hugely belong. I've said this at the start of each of them, but you know what? It's what it is. The list is the list. And what are these little guys? Like, their heads are almost like origami-like. Also find it interesting that it does feel like there are quite clear good guys and bad guys. That feels like it's trying to hint at what the actual animations of the skin will look like. This is a very cool way to reveal skins, which I guess we kind of get to some extent in Valorant with the Rain, hello. With the skin reveals there. Yeah, skins, but I guess it's quite different for Valorant because skins are only really on a weapon rather than whole characters. But it's just, whenever I take a step back and think about it, the animation is also good, isn't it? And there's more of them. Fish going in the sky. Children returning to their parents. And the lanterns going up. Oh, they've got little sparklers and food. That's sweet. Yeah, lovely. So, I think that does live in my confusion tier. And I think, did it? No, I think I'll put it down there. And yeah, I think that's A-okay on that front. So next we have the 2025 season cinematic. So let's give this one a watch. A Dark Gambit, 1 minute 44. We have that same character we saw previously. Vladimir. What is happening?
The first glance.
Ionia is but a doorway.
Is the plan to attack Ionia? LeBlanc.
You have no host. And even if you did, the new Grand General would never.
What is that in the back?
In Ionia.
The way that they're like drawing that, what's hand drawn the, what does she whisper? And that thing is terrifying. Like, what the hell is that? Ugh. I hate its hands.
As for the might of Noxus, it won't be necessary.
So these guys are the leaders of Noxus.
Cut deeper than 1,000 blades.
Oh, I hate it. I hate that thing.
To Ionia, then.
They're off to attack Ionia, which is like the Japan-like area, is what it felt like, where the samurai guy was from. I wish there was more. I think it's gonna go live in A. Like, it felt too short. Like, the animation was so good, and like that thing was as creepy and terrifying as I think it needed to be. But yeah, I think A, and I think that's okay. So next we have Spirit Blossom again. Spirit Blossom Beyond Season 2. So we had quite a bit of substance from the Spirit Blossom ones previously. So 3 minutes 17, and here tomorrow. Okay. Here for this music. Feels like we're in an anime, which I'm so here for. Birds with like bizarre tails. Bow woman statue. So is this like some new character or a skin for an existing character? And the environments look so good, don't they? So this is a guy with a spear? The lotuses in the lake? I guess that's what that is. It's kind of like saber-toothed tiger-like. Yeah, I think this is ultimately a skin thing again. But this is really cool. Like, the way that they're animating this. That guy looks like he's straight out of Street Fighter. I do really love the sheer, like, variance we've been seeing between the different characters. Like, it feels like they shouldn't really exist in the same context, but... Oh? Okay. And she's got a statue as well. So I guess my question is this actually that Ionia area? Or is it kind of like the Lunar New Year ones, which felt like, I guess, separate spaces that don't really exist? A connection between him reaching for that and the girl? But yeah, Spirit Blossom Beyond. Okay. Well, that's that one. I really liked it. I think it belongs in the B tier, and I think that's okay. Like, I really like the animation, but we didn't get much in the way of substance. So, yeah, happy with that. Next, we have Beginning of the End, Trials of Twilight, 2025 Season 3 cinematic. So these all season cinematics for the end. Oh, and a Lunar reveal at the end, sure. Okay, 1 minute 10 for this, so a little bit shorter. Let's see what we've got here. Riot Games. Whoa. This is bizarre. A crown falling and just darkness spreading over this cherry blossom tree. Two demon-like characters. It felt like what we were doing previously is building with the big bads being Noxus after the, I guess, Harrowing related things. Ooh. Okay. There was very little to go with, but I think it was cool. That was so little. It was so short. I think therefore I'm gonna put it in C. Like, there was, maybe there's extra context that would make it a bit more, I guess, exciting, impactful, those kinds of things, but I think otherwise I had very little to go off of. Now this is a bit longer, 4 minutes 40, Twilight's End, and this is the 2025 Season 3 cinematic. Here we go then. Let's see what this has got in store for us.
You do not belong here, Seneschal. Mortals should not meddle with the power of gods.
So is this an area where you can come into contact with the power of gods? Okay. So is this the same guy with the spear that we saw? Oh, and this is the same area. And that's the same creature from Noxus.
Evil does
and
not
that woman again.
power.
Okay, so the conflict with... Is this in Iona? They were planning to invade here, weren't they? But I hate that creature. So yeah, these are two characters that we saw introduced in that more animated one, right? The anime style.
I have seen beyond the veil.
Okay.
Watched as the spirit of the First Lands.
Are they going to beat this thing? It is terrifying. And now is this Vladimir? Oh my god, she's terrifying.
Only to see it all burned away in an instant.
Oh god. I'm surprised at how, I guess along the whole way, how brutal they're willing to be. For like what happens to these characters. Jesus, I hate that thing. Oh my god.
There is no one left.
Jesus.
Your power will darken the world. With or without your permission.
You know not what you ask.
I know exactly what I ask.
Asking for the power of a god.
You've sacrificed everything to save this world once. Let me do the same.
I cannot hold him.
So who is this guy? So we're going to see him gain some crazy new power here. What? What is he transforming into? What? Jesus. You know what? I'd say that's pretty effective. I don't know if that's exactly a good thing of what you've become there, but you've become something and you've won the battle. Wow. So gods exist, is what I've learned. Gods exist and they defeated that horrific creature.
Even demons can be undone.
Is that a comment that the thing that they had was a demon, or that guy became a demon? Either way, I believe both. Okay. No, do not play. That was something else. I think we live up in the S tier there. Wow. I don't know what to say outside of that. We had, I guess, not as many characters as we had in some of the earlier ones, but I think it was really cool seeing the challenge and the, I guess, sacrifice of that character, the battle against the Noxus group. Yeah, really good. So now we have the 2026 Season 1 cinematic, Salvation for Demacia. So is Demacia another one of these areas? I guess so. And I'm guessing something musical. We've got a feature on it. Here we go. Starting out in foresty area. Oh, look at the lighting, the fog. We're back in their home ground of look at how damn good we can animate. Oh my god. That's a full dragon. Ooh. Okay. Darkness coming through. Are we going to see then the continuation of the battle between that Noxus group? Or are we up against a different bad this time? We saw this character earlier. Of course, not looking quite that good in terms of quality of the model. The dragon coming back round and fighting another dragon. Okay. White versus red. The dragon was a girl, of course. Okay. Like, this woman does not look like a good guy. Are we supporting the white dragon here or the red one? We've got an eagle to come and help. And look at the sweat, or I guess it's water. He just came out of the water, but my god. Like, each of these scenes, again, like, I've mentioned this in some of the previous ones, but they feel unbelievably different, which I think gives it so much character and so much, I guess, intrigue on what the hell this world is. And she's transformed again. And is he collecting, like, pendants from each of these bad guys? The light's closing in. We're starting to lose across the board, it feels. The horse is gone. What was that area? That looked incredible. That, like, little hint that we got of it. Oh my god, look at how real that kid looked. And I guess looked is the word. Oh my god, look at that area. You saving the kid? Yes, you are. The battle against this guy wielding powers of dark and red. Three of them fighting against this white dragon. Oh. Let him go. Now these, like, griffin riders? Are those griffins? Were they, like, infected warriors that he was allied with, or something else? Man, look at how good that environment looks. And there we go. That was really cool. I think we're quite happily up in the S tier. And so finally we have another one of our Lunar New Year ones, and that will be rounding things out. Here we go. Will we recognize any of the characters this time? Probably not. Oh. No, we do know this guy. He's had so many of these skins. Or is it the same one each time? I have no idea. I have no idea who she is. But it feels like they're going a bit further with the music for this one. Okay. Having a bit of a competition for who can get to that light first. Oh. Nicely dealt with. Oh. Is this them when they were younger? Aww. Two halves of the same whole. And there's it's not a centaur because she's half deer, half woman. Sure. That was really fun. Do we have a little bit of an after bit? We do. Aww. Having tea. That was really cool. And we'll do the ranking and that will round things out. So I think it does kind of live in my confusion tier. Well, actually, I think I liked the animation a bit more, and I really liked the kind of competition, the friendly competition we had between the two of them. So we are back with the Tales of Runeterra cinematics. So there are 9 of these that I could find, and we've got them nicely in our tier list, so we can actually have these included. Now, I did have a skim over what they actually are, and it seems to be there's one for each of the kind of, like, there were some of these areas that we've seen, like Demacia, we saw, the Freljords, Noxus, Ionia, and I think that's all the ones that we'd explicitly, I explicitly noticed as we went. But we have then, well, a whole bunch more, so very excited to get a little bit more of that lore. So starting out with Demacia Before Glory. This was in 2020. So 2 minutes 39. Here we go. Wait, sorry, what was that place name? Erin Mount in Demacia. Some nice training, kids overlooking it. I guess the kid has some aspirations to become a knight. Oh.
Stop! You're gonna get us in trouble.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be sneaking around.
Crown Guard, Might of Demacia.
Garen Crown Guard.
This monster.
Oh. Oh, we've seen this guy before. So that was him as a young, yeah. Oh. No, that was him in his imagination.
Listen, beast. You don't stand a chance against
Fiora Laurent. I don't know if we saw this character in the trailers up until this point, but I imagine they're both quite recognizable, playable characters. That didn't quite work out. Might need some help.
Do those moves so close to glory.
Uh-oh.
Decent footwork. Need to watch your guard, though. Think they're ready to join the Vanguard?
Oh.
Well,
they were imagining themselves as
but seeking glory
the Elder Knights, the Senior Knights.
Will glory be there for every failure? Will glory lift you through all your trials?
Teaching them a valuable lesson here.
Seeks excellence. So when you face death's terrible jaws, you will not falter.
Okay. So this feels very much
Fiora.
You want me to sugarcoat it?
kind of insight into the mindset of Demacia.
You keep at it.
How I guess the knights are super honored. The knights themselves are then quite big drive for excellence rather than glory. And yeah, wow. I really, really liked that. We had this little, snippet into the mindset of a certain area. We got to see how the kids are really, the aspiration is to become a knight. We got to see then the knights themselves being powerful, being honorable, being chasing excellence rather than glory. And yeah, I really liked that. I think it for sure will live in our A tier at the moment. I don't think it had the sheer polish that the ones above did, but I really liked it for the kind of world building we got out of it. So next we have, for the Freljords, the Raid. So we saw, this is one of the groups we saw more in depth in, I think it was Enter the Freljord, where we got to see some, so it's an area that has a number of tribes that are constantly at war, constantly in combat. And then there is a certain group that are the quieter, defending a treasure, defending something. And we learned that that was then a certain character that their aspirations was to bide their time, to heal up, to then go to war with everyone else. So it'll be interesting to see then a little bit of a more in-depth look at this group. Here we go then. Darvong?
In the Freljord, we all come from the same family.
Okay.
And like all families, we fight.
Yes, so constantly in combat seems to be the theme here. I guess it's war is never simple, is it? And war is never. There's always losers. Might be a case of take the kid and go.
Cousin, we must leave.
I can't move. Stop!
Oh no. Are these guys? I guess they are. They look human. They're not making human noises.
Raise him well.
Oh. Oh man, the 2D animation coming through and sacrifice to let the kid escape. Oh, is she gonna make it? Nice. But you're not out of the woods yet. That's very cool. They've done such a good job with animating this. Aww. For I guess, an area with tribes constantly in battle, there's still.
Freljord, the fighting tears us apart.
It's not all about the fighting.
But we only survive.
Oh, in a village.
As a family.
Like, this is obviously all like a, I guess, hand-drawn 2D scene, but because of the way that they do the art style, it feels like the 3D characters don't feel out of place in that 2D scene, which I think is so cool. Yeah, really nice. So, I think we're quite... I think I like this one more. And I think I want to do something... We're so top-heavy here. But I think I want to do something like this, because it felt like we got... Whilst I think we got a similar amount of, like, step into the mindset of these characters, of these regions, as we did in the last one, I think this one had a bit more character and a bit more stakes. Whereas the last one were two kids wanting to be knights. Here's the real reality of being a knight, and here's now what the knights going off to that battle that they were imagining, which I thought was really cool. But this one had, I guess, similar amount of characters, right? Probably 2 playable characters, if I had to guess. But having then this stakes of fighting not only with the other tribes there, whatever those darker figures were, but with the environment as well. So I thought that was really cool. So next we have the Shadow Isles, None Escape. And this one is 3 minutes 26. Just to check, I think they're all 2020, like a similar time.
Few know the truth of the Shadow Isles.
Ruins of Hellia.
Even fewer dare to venture.
Are we in?
There.
We are. This feels a bit like a River Styxy type situation, right?
Perhaps you're not ready. The
River of Souls.
Further across the waters every year. I can't let that happen. That is what your father said. I'll relight the wards and come right back. I must do this.
This feels like a mix of like African and like Greeky cultures. Because this feels very like ancient Greece, mythology, whereas the characters and the clothing feels much more African based. Maybe my African mythology is a lot worse, but... Ooh, that's a risk. I don't know if this is a good idea. This area looks a lot like what we saw in one of the other season cinematics, where we sealed the king. I don't think this is where you want to be. And that's your mystical against the darkness powder. Powder? Water.
Round and round we go.
So this feels like almost like an afterlife-y type place. But I'm guessing this is also its own region. He saw the soul of his father. Did something specific have to happen for the father's soul to be here? Or do all the souls of the characters within the League universe end up here? Okay, you're close. Ooh. You've been out in the darkness for too long. You can no longer step into the light. Oh man. Crazy.
The truth of the Isles. Mortals come, lured by hope.
I'm a little bit surprised.
Always waiting.
The last two, whilst like the first one we saw had like a very positive spin on it, whereas the second one we saw characters falling in that battle, but we didn't like there was a positive spin on it of them getting away, getting back home with the kid. But this one we flat out lost our central character. I'm really impressed. That can go live up in S for me. I think they did such a good job, and it's a question of, I guess, what are the rules of the world, right? How can dual souls end up there? We saw this like skeletal, ghostly figure. Does he need to, or characters like it need to absorb the souls to bring them to that area, or do souls just wind up there? I guess it's a bit of a deeper question that I don't think we'll get the answers for in something like this, but. Yeah, really enjoyed that. So next we have Noxus, and this is one of the groups we also know a bit more about. Because we had Welcome to Noxus, we had those, like they started to become the bad guys in our, in the cinematics of the season cinematics, that is. They seem to be quite an aggressive, darker undertone kind of group. But I guess we'll see with this. After Victory, and also 2020, all in April, it seems. Well, I guess this was for promoting a new game. Urtis, Noxian Frontier. Look at this environment. So this feels like a medieval king type situation. Huge plate armor.
It is over. We have the city. Surrender your crown. End this.
So, is Noxus like a big city or a big nation that's basically just constantly expanding? And taking over newer areas?
Crown is mine by power.
What are we doing here?
Granted to me by my royal blood.
Are we going to take the crown and... Is that a melted pot, maybe?
Subjects.
Are we just here for the gold?
You no longer have subjects. Today, they become citizens of
Okay.
Noxus.
Hostile takeover.
Noxus offers freedom and fortune for any strong enough to take it.
Yeah, we are melting it down. I have a feeling the king's gonna betray this child.
Returned to me by a slave. Unworthy even to touch
Wow.
or stand in my presence. Don't you see, Noxian?
That's really turned the story of this.
No, the kingdom is mine.
I feel like we started this out thinking, what are Noxus doing? They feel like the bad guys, but actually, it seems to be a bit more complex. No. And is she? I think to them, she's shown the spirit of a Noxian. Bravery.
Kings demand you kneel before their heirlooms and unearned titles. Noxus wants you to stand.
Okay.
So you may be forged in a glory.
Whilst
shared by all.
I think this is so fascinating. Like, each of these groups that we've seen feel very multi-dimensional. Like, we have the tribes, so the Freljord tribes that are constantly at war but prioritize family over everything. We have the Demacia Knights. They're seen as like the symbols of glory, whereas actually they prioritize trying to be excellent. Glory is nothing if you are not excellent, I guess is the way that they pitched that. We then had the Shadow Isles, which have this darker tone of this group luring in mortals to steal their souls effectively. They feel like a darker group, but we don't know much about them either. And then we have this Noxus group that I think we've seen as bad guys in the scenes and cinematics, but here we've seen quite clearly them taking down a tyrant to promote freedom, to promote I guess a drive. I thought that was really good. It completely like flipped my expectations. Like the way that we had that, the two from Noxus there in entering that room, they seemed like the absolute evil, right? Like they're attacking this king, stealing his crown. And then we see actually the king wasn't good and turning on a slave, and then that shift. I thought that was really cool. So next we have Piltover and Zone, True Genius, and similarly, April 2020. Here we go. University Courtyard, Piltover.
It is impressive, if I do say so myself. Sure is.
Okay,
Professor.
are we in...
But
like, those goggles make me think steampunky land.
Tech core generates more energy than a quadranium power cell. The applications are limitless. Would you like to sneak a peek? Boy, would I. Tomorrow, all of Piltover will catch a glimpse of the future.
I'm not sure that's... Is that a grenade? Oh! Is she... Arcane girl?
Do be careful.
Is this then...
You're so pretty.
I guess there's extra questions of how exactly is Arcane set in this world?
Thank you, Jinx, for making me. Oh, no problem, Mr. Sparkles.
Jinx. I think that's yeah. I don't think she's quite got a hand on the tech that she's trying to... Ooh. Oh, is this like a perfect on top, darker, poorer part on the bottom kind of situation? This feels, yeah, maybe this is a bad link, but similar to Star Rail's, the city in Star Rail, the first one we go to. Obviously, very different game. So this seems like a place where technology gets to flourish. And this guy's having a bit of a rough time.
I'm sorry, Professor Heimerdinger. I guess I couldn't get it.
Oh, but is he quite interested by this technology?
Unanticipated outcome.
And does it return to him?
What a clever design. Now what if we adjusted the electromagnetic coils?
It could generate enough energy.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold!
So how interesting. So it feels like the top is this city that's perfect with this darker underside, seen very visually with the two areas, but it seems that it's just because they are on the top and that the city looks better, their technology isn't necessarily better than the technology developed underneath. And just a guy scavenging managed to create a prototype for something that then they got to show off in front of this university, which in general, right, universities are places for innovation, for I guess the pinnacle of research. And I thought that was really cool. I think it didn't quite have the ooh wow that the other two had, but that's such an interesting design for like an area. And it's, I guess, crazy to me. I still don't really know. Does this all exist in one world? We saw, I guess, groups mixing, right? We've seen through the season cinematics that, like, I guess the group from the Shadow Isles were like the Ruination group. We saw that coming through to all of the areas. So maybe it does all exist in one world. And we saw a map. We saw a map in one of the cinematics of the Harrowing or the Ruination things spreading. So I guess it does. And I think it's so cool how unique every area is. And how, I guess there's like very different morals, very different drives. Like this last area, innovation seemed to be the key. We've had glory and excellence. We've had family. We've had freedom. We've had luring in mortals and killing them. That's a less interesting of the ones, but there's a lot going on. So next we have Ionia, and this is also an area we've seen more of, the kind of Asian heritage, like the Asian roots area. I would say Japan, but there's probably more outside of just the Japanese influence for this. But yeah, 3 minutes 25, the lesson.
What happens when
Navori province.
Is this another one of your riddles, old man?
So these are two characters. I think maybe we saw the guy on the right. I probably called him the Street Fighter-y guy.
Noxian.
Mmm.
Cut guardian trees. I'll teach
A Noxian here. So yeah, more of that inter-region linking. Don't cut in guardian trees. So yeah, it seems like a much more spiritual place, which I guess we felt through the things we've seen so far.
Stay away! Adorable.
Oh no. What's the consequence of cutting the tree down? This feels like a, angered spirit.
Wait, what's happening?
See as I see.
Oh.
The boy has awoken the Shurima. One's protector.
Right.
It is fueled by the anger of the forest.
And so now it's a decision of, it's just a kid. Do we save the kid?
No!
Yeah.
The balance must be returned.
Can't we just bend the
The
rules?
poor kid. Yeah, so we have the kind of older, more spiritual, more learned teacher with the
This thing wants your head.
more impulsive, but I guess more morally present girl.
Bury it. What? The seed. Plant it.
Mmm.
Ten gauge teeth. Work, damn it.
A tree for a tree. Wow. Like, it felt like there was already some...
If you hurt this land, it's gonna hurt you back.
It felt like we started out with some, I guess, like, inbuilt prejudice towards there being a Noxian cutting down a key tree. And we then ended up with the morals and, I guess, creativity coming through from that younger character. I thought that was so cool. I feel like I didn't talk too much over it. I was just a bit drawn in. So, like, I guess Ionian is a very spiritual, protect the forest, protect nature kind of area. Noxus feels like expansion, freedom, warriors first. The Freljord is very family-centered, tribal nature. There's so much variety. And there's so... I think I'm going to chuck it here just because some of the ones up here are so good, and I think these Tales of Runeterra ones really took me by surprise. But wow, I'm loving these. There's so much. So next we have Bilgewater, Double Cross, and similarly, April 2020. Here we go. 3 minutes 29. Are we gonna be sea piratey kind of vibe? It seems like it. Yeah. Yeah, we did notice some of the more pirate-like characters previously.
Seems like I'm the one holding all the cards now.
Well
played, that's Captain. A guy hanging.
You finally landed me.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm after a bigger fish. Your partner.
That Graves is too smart to walk into a trap. If you think he'd be stupid enough.
There's a door in the background. It's gonna... Okay, yeah. That's what I was about to call. And we've seen this character before.
Damn it.
Dumb luck is a gift of his.
I don't think that was the best of traps, to be honest. Oops. Is this the more like gambler-like character we saw with the playing cards right at the start? I have no idea, but we've definitely seen this guy and potentially seen her. But we've seen a fair few red-haired rogue type characters. Yeah, I think this didn't work out for her. Oh, no, guys, look at the ground.
So who gets to collect my bounty?
How these guys are stupid.
Hold up, 70-30. What are you talking about? At the time, I'm pretty sure I just saved you again, which means I get the bigger cut.
Perfectly under control until you came far.
You were upside down like a piece of
So that was pretty effective. I take back everything I said about her traps. These guys are stupid.
You are a very large man. What was that?
Who?
As promised,
the hell is this?
Excellent. Your quartermaster.
Thanks,
Captain.
You're lucky I like you.
These two will make a worthy sacrifice to the beasts below.
Interesting.
Prepare yourselves for 1,000 years of suffering.
Hold on a second. 1,000 years? Talk this out, right?
So we have a whole bunch of different pirate groups that are in combat with one another. But we have then these witchy type siren characters
Let's go before this gets
that are
Looks like the tides of Bilgewater have shifted again, my friend.
I guess the bad guys of the region. But I guess all pirates are in some way bad guys. Sea Witch. Man, look at how amazing this area looks.
Just another beautiful day in Bilgewater.
It really is.
That was really good. I think it showed off a bit of the complexity to this area. I think I will still put it in A, but I really, really liked we got to see a couple of pirate groups. We got to see some of them, a Sea Witch, so assumedly there's more that have beasts below using spells and sacrifices. We have then these playing cards that we saw a number of characters using. Is that a general theme? Is that a general, I guess, power system in that area? That's great. I enjoyed that a lot. So next we have Mount Tarragon, or just Tarragon. I think it said Mount Tarragon in the thumbnail, but the Vaulted Road. So is this an area we've seen? Is this the massive mountain that the guy got flung off of and then just flew back up in one of the season cinematics? Very real chance. I feel like a lot of those areas felt quite intentionally placed there. Okay, so like the Golden Paladins seems to be the groups we're seeing here. Ooh, so she looks more like a Freljord's character.
The Solari will be here soon.
And the Lunari already are.
Or is she like a moon-based character and he's a sun-based character? Do we have two groups then? Moon and sun characters?
At Dragon's Roost.
I won't let them tear us apart, no matter the cost.
And this is then a Romeo-Juliet type situation. A forbidden relationship between the two very opposite groups. So yeah, sun characters coming through. I'm quite interested to see, hopefully we get more of that Lunari group, I think is what they called them. Yes. Okay, so very silvery. So gold versus silver.
It's almost time.
So like golds and reds, silvers and blacks.
What do we do?
Have faith.
There she is.
And him? Traitor.
Wait!
Lyra. And the eclipse is about to happen. Oh, and that, like, the difference between the skies.
Of the same circle.
So what's gonna happen?
Do you see it now? Our path. Together.
Are they like they feel like a beacon of what's possible. Oh? Wow. Look at that. What a visual. Oh my god, look at the size of this. Wow. This is giving me like almost like the way that the world works in Brother Bear, right? Where it's that kind of like light solar flares. What are they? Northern Lights, there we go. Yeah, like Northern Lights spirituality, constellation kind of mixture. That was amazing. I don't know what it was about it, but I felt really connected to it. I mean, doing a super old, I guess, kind of storyline where children of two opposing factions come together and forge a new path of the mixture. And I think I really like the way that the two groups are centered around light and dark and centered around sun, moon, light, dark, silver, gold, red, black. Like, I think it's so cool. Yeah, that's that for that one. And so the final one that I found was Don't Mess with Yordles. Now, there may be more that I very much missed, but these are the ones that I went ahead and found. So let's get it. The final one, 3 minutes 47, and this was then half a year later, maybe a full year later, 2021. Here we go. The Low Roads, Bandle City. So, like, little characters, big ears.
Missing from his scout journal. Besides, weren't there enemy bogeys spotted over Piltover?
Okay, so Bilgewater, Piltover, two of the areas. Are these then a more exploratory group?
This rock is the most important part of the mission. You've got this. Bye.
I always have to guard the rock. I can do a lot of things.
This character is not the most intelligent.
I'll fix that.
Rat Town, Bilgewater. Interesting. So they managed to teleport to this area.
Whoa, a double cannon. Oh.
Is this a group that kind of exists in like a separate space that have directions to each of these different areas? So that looks like this looks like it's happening literally in the Piltover and Zaun segment.
What? No Tristana?
Nope.
Mission's gone south.
And I'm guessing all of these golden parts are a different location they can teleport to. So these are the two we saw in the Bilgewater one.
How much those Yordles are worth on the bounty board? They're a ticking time bomb of trouble.
Quit your whining. That cage is runic iron.
Oh, Corky.
Oh, is he going to save her? He's gonna crash. That didn't quite go to plan. Oh, we're gonna get the Rock Guardian to come and help.
What? As I said, tick, tick, tick.
What is happening here? Oh, why is she massive?
And it doesn't do anything. I'm starting to think that maybe. Don't touch her.
Is this Mr. Lucky? Yeah, turns out the Rock was there to save the day. This was fun.
Drop your weapon, you riddle.
Transmogulate.
Without her support.
What I tell you, you don't mess with Yordles.
Whew, thanks. I thought I was a goner.
Aww.
Not with friends like these furballs. What were you here for anyway?
Vandal Scout mission badge number 389. Adopt a
Oh. what have you obtained? A soul-devouring seaworm. Interesting. So, again, another one of those very interesting groups. I wonder, I wonder how these... Are these all the groups that exist? I guess maybe we'll see. Maybe the way that this works is more and more groups come as the game goes on, which potentially happened, or was it all designed from the start? I guess not really much way to know from this. I think it was really fun. I'm going to chuck it in A, and that does it. Whew, there it is. I think, again, I made the decision last time, which for the video, I haven't made that decision, but I think I will. For me, usually the SS tier is, I chuck my individual favorite one up there, but I think the standard of quality was so high almost across the board. I don't think I want to put anything up there. I'm quite happy with this quite top heavy SA group. Nothing stood out to be a cut above. Like, some of them felt more emotional, some of them felt more impactful, feel good, some of them felt motivational, some of them felt like, what the hell is this animation quality? And I don't think I really want to put anything up above. But yeah, that does it. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, be sure to like and subscribe. Maybe we'll come back and do this more often. But this has been the first kind of experiment going off of gacha for this channel, so let me know what you thought. Where did I really mess up? Because I definitely got some things very wrong. But yeah, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that will do it. Have a lovely rest of your day. You'll probably like one of these videos, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.